It's no surprise to anyone that within the anime community there are terms coined to describe those within it. Terms like otaku, weeaboo, pleb, and the like. These terms can be used in either a joking manner meant to poke fun at another person with no ill intent, or they can be used as a derogatory term used to put down others. Out of all these terms used to describe others within our community, the two that caught my attention the most are the terms elitist and casual. I'm sure most, or maybe even all of you have used these terms once, if not multiple times, to describe a person, whether it be in a joking or a condescending context. But how many of you have actually taken the time to really explore the meaning behind these terms? I feel that both of these terms can be broken into two different categories respectively, meaning I believe that there are good elitists and bad elitists, and good casuals and bad casuals. Hopefully after watching this video, your opinions on these terms change, and you will realize that these terms can be used in a positive way rather than the negative way as most of us see it. So the term I'm going to start with is elitists. When you think of the word elitist, what comes to mind? Immediately I think of that guy who won't let anyone have an opinion, or that guy who only watches shows with high artistic value and deep meaning and despises anything that doesn't. Well, in both of these assumptions I would be correct. The difference between these two ideas is that one is bad and one is good. What do I mean by that? As I said before, there are two subdivisions these terms can be broken down to, good and bad. Let's start by describing these two types, starting with the good. Good elitists are people who watch anime from a more artistic standpoint. Rather than simply enjoying a show and taking everything at face value, good elitists look beyond what is seen at face value, delving deep into all aspects of a show. Good elitists take all aspects of the media and break it down to reflect a highly artistic standpoint. Camera angles, use of colors to convey emotions, originality within the medium, and artistic value. All these things most people wouldn't normally look at when watching anime, elitists keep a keen eye for and notice any irregularities within a show. Also, story elements like character development, story progression, pacing, and so on are also taken into account. To put all I've said into one word, good elitists take a more critical approach to anime, judging shows based on merit more so than enjoyment, and find enjoyment and fun in doing so. But just like every shonen has its villain, elitists too have those select few that take these values to the extremes, and this is where the bad elitist denomination is born. Bad elitists are a fickle being. They take these values that good elitists hold dear and flaunt them to others, claiming their taste is superior. These are the people that won't let you have an opinion. They oppress people that watch anime for enjoyment only and give them no say in any matters pertaining to anime. They hold a select few anime dear to their heart and proclaim everything else as garbage, overanalyzing shows to the point where the highest score they give to any given anime other than their chosen few is a 3. And what happens when you like one of these shows they have overanalyzed? You are instantly bombarded with reasons why your show is bad, directly aimed at your terrible tastes in anime. Obviously this denomination is labeled as such because everyone is entitled to one's opinion, and to not let them have that, or worse, to say you are better or above someone based on their opinions towards a certain show, is the worst way of thinking in my mind. And who are these attacks aimed at? None other than the worst transition of my life in the next term I'm going to discuss: casuals. The term casual, just like elitist, can be broken into two distinctions. The only difference being that bad casuals don't exactly have to be bad necessarily, but we'll get into that later. Let's start with good casuals. Good casuals are exactly as the name implies, casual anime watchers. Good casuals forego critical thinking and watch anime for personal enjoyment only. They take almost everything at face value and enjoy shows for what they are and what they enjoy watching, as opposed to artistic merit. They watch what they want and don't watch what they don't, because in the end watching anime is just a means to have fun. This can, however, be taken to a whole other level, to the point where it becomes something negative. This brings us to bad casuals. Bad casuals are not all bad per se. This category itself can be broken down. Bad casuals can be newcomers who have very few anime under their belt and overpraise the mainstream anime to the point of absurdity. This can be a problem for some, and was most likely a problem for all of you, and will most likely go away once you have seen more and better anime. But where the negative connotation of this term truly comes into play is those who are so blinded by these mainstream shows that they block out everyone who tries to tell them there are better shows out there to experience. Now this is not to say that you can't like the mainstream shows, of course, but when people refuse to watch anything else just based on the fact that they don't believe there are better shows out there, or they refuse to listen to criticism on these shows and label everyone who dislikes these shows as haters, for lack of a better term, is where you truly become someone genuinely hard to deal with, placing you in the bad casuals category. So where do I fall in these categories and subcategories? I myself believe I walk a fine line between good casual and good elitist. I know the critical side of anime and view it with a somewhat objective point of view, but I also mainly watch anime to have fun. Keep in mind that these generalizations are what I have deduced from my time in the anime community. If you disagree or have more to add, please feel free to let me know in the comments. Also, the purpose of this video is not to put down others or to place everyone into categories. The purpose is to bring these common terms to light and hopefully help you see that when you call someone an elitist or a casual, you know what that implies no matter the context. On the flip side, being called either of these things may not be a bad thing. Another reason this video was made was to show you that you should take pride on whatever distinction you fall under. In the end, we all watch anime to have fun, and it should stay that way no matter how you choose to do it. If you enjoy breaking anime down and taking a more objective point of view, you should feel free to do so as long as you have fun. The same goes for watching anime casually. None of us should be defined or labeled by how we watch anime in a negative connotation, but rather we should take pride in the fact that we are having fun doing what we do and watching what we watch and how we watch it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and see the meaning behind it, because I really want to get a point across based on how strongly I feel about the subject of labeling someone in a negative way just based on how they watch anime. Also, this video took a lot of time and effort to make, so if you guys could please show your support by sharing it, leave a like or a comment, it would be greatly appreciated. My name is Energy Pants, and I will see you guys in the next video. Later.